Jay, help us, oh, help us. There is God, oh. There is God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh. God should descend, oh, today God will descend here. Nigerian women will not cry in vain. Nigerian women will not cry in vain. This thing will end today.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm so sorry I didn't put on the phone. And when I came back from making my tea, I discovered that it was off. So you probably have been calling and it seems to be ringing, but it's not getting here. So thank you so much. If you are still there watching, especially on YouTube, I implore you to kind of still like the broadcast. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so the phone or the line is loading up, so I'm going to give it a few seconds, okay, for it to pop up, and you will be able to get your call through. Thank you so much to every one of you who has been part of this tonight, I would say, and most importantly to the Biafrans in Edinburgh today. The turnout was very impressive, and no matter what anybody says, your spirit is refreshing and so encouraging. And I kind of, love that. I love it. Might take maybe 2-3 calls, okay? And then we'll call it a night. Hello there.
Hello, Maego, the general, sir. Good evening.
Good evening to you, Baba.
How's the family? I'm good. Are you?
I'm very well. Oh, thanks for asking.
Yeah, I'm just looking at all this. There's something when I think about it, I'm just laughing when Buhari said he left Nigeria better than the way he met it.
Yes.
Most is debating is this man okay or is it all right? How is it that he said he left Nigeria better than the way he met it? Then I started thinking, I said, Buhari might be right. Because Buhari is not talking about Nigeria. Buhari is talking about himself. Because Buhari is using himself to give example of Nigeria, that because the way Buhari was is far much better now than the way it used to be. So that's what, since he is okay, Nigeria is okay. So that's how I classify it. It's not maybe what Nigerians are going through. It's what he is going through is using to classify Nigeria. I don't know if you get what I'm explaining.
I mean, it's using this because it seems that his own life, his health, his families, and every other other person around him, their life improved in 8 years, not the lives of Nigerians. Yes. I get it, and it's not using that to say Nigeria is better, unfortunately.
Yes. Too bad. I'm happy that things is going like this, and the first day of the court, which is today, things is also going fine. So let us keep our hands crossed that things will continue like that, that the judges will stand tall this time around.
Thanks a lot, my brother. Ma, take another one so that we can make it a cha-cha-cha before we call it tonight. I know so many of you will be like, no, they deserve it and all that, but you know what? I'm just going to let you do your thing. Hello there. Can you hear me?
Hello, Mr. Maegu.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir? This is Mr. Sam from Boston.
How you doing, Phil? I'm very well, by the way. Thanks for asking.
All right. I've been following you for like 7-8 years now. I'm a first-time caller.
Bless you, Phil. It's good to hear from you. And thanks.
All right, sir. I was like, let me just make a little contribution. I know that many people that want to say something. So, what I want to say, sir, is in respect to the guy that called the other time, the Ahmed guy. You could hear from his voice that he was so scared. Nigerians are so traumatized. what is happening in Nigeria right now is that these guys that are ruling us, it's a global thing. They are Luciferians, man. They don't have no religion. They have their demon gods that they worship. Those guys are Luciferians. So they pull a kind of what they call a psy-ops for Nigerians. Nigerians are so traumatized, and their power comes from our division. The more divided, it's a kind of a compass to divide and a square. They're using Masonic tools, man. They use the compass to divide us and the square to rule us. So it's things in the making. They got it from the British guys. They taught them how to traumatize people. For the Igbos are like what you would call prisoners of war. After they're the vanquished. So when you conquer people, they become like the second class citizens. That's why they will never be accepted.
Never attain their full citizenship or so.
The citizenship is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And Nigeria is a construct. It's a kind of what would I call a Western what you call a ghetto. It's a kind of ghetto nation. So that's how it's like a project. Nigeria is a business. It's not a country. It's working well in the sense that the owners of Nigeria, they are benefiting. Buhari, he said when he was talking, they do this double talk. Luciferians do the double talk. So when Buhari was talking, he wasn't talking to us. He was talking to his members too. He said, I did well, and he was talking about all those things. Yes. Yes. So he was talking to them, not just us. When a Luciferian speaks, he speaks double talk. They have the overt, and the covert. So you as for the initiate, they call us the profane. We that are not members, we don't. They speak double talk. So the people that are members, they understand what Buhari did well for his people. He made Nigeria he made us more divided. The more divided we are, the more fearful we are, the more power they have over us. It's a global thing. I don't expect everybody to understand what I'm saying. It's about consciousness. A lot of people are not.
The confusion is how it's so perfectly with Nigeria enough for them to. That's actually the unbelievable part. Like this is so real that they can't fathom it. Like take it and say, "Oh my God, that's how they have been ruling also." Because it suits perfectly with that of
the thing is.
Everyone is
yes,
scared.
So, Mr. Mayogu, I have a.
Go on. Sorry.
Yes, it's programming. What you do is what the Fulani is doing. They call it the Hegelian dialectic. So in the Hegelian dialectic, there was a guy, a kind of psychologist dude back in the days. He was a very intelligent guy. So what they do is I'll create a problem. Let's say I'm the one that is pulling up the Hegelian dialectic. I'll create a problem and offer you the solution. Basically, I'll give you a poison and I have the antidote already. But I'll tell you, okay, man, I'll poison your ass. Then I'll tell you, okay, do this for me. Then I'll give you the antidote. So that's what the Fulani is doing. The Fulani, they are aligned with anybody. The Fulani, they're going to rule. They want to take over Nigeria. It's part of the global, whatever. There's a deal that they struck with the British guys. Fulani wants to take over Nigeria. So they are aligned with anybody that suits their purpose. You understand? They run to the Yorubas. Yeah, they run to Yorubas. Use the Yorubas against the Igbos. When the Yorubas are, yes, convenient. Igbos and use them against, yeah. At the end of the day, they're gonna subjugate everybody. Nobody's gonna be spared. The West is not gonna be spared. The South. At the end of the day, everybody is gonna be. That's what they're doing. So it's a Hegelian dialectic. They're putting a lot of CIA ops on us. So it's gonna take a lot for Nigeria to break free.
Into a very different, dimension, and I love it.
Yes.
And a lot of people are possibly thinking, nodding their head in front of their TV right now. Trust me.
Yes, sir. The deeper is there.
Sorry?
Okay, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mayogu. I said it's deeper. Maybe some other time when I call, we'll talk more about it. So, Mr. Mayogu, thank you so much for what you're doing.
Thanks so much.
God bless you. All right. Thank you, sir. Till then. Bye.
Thanks a lot for your time. I can see you are also a very busy person, possibly on the road.
Hello, Mayogu.
Hey, hello there.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm very well. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm okay. Thank you for attending the Biafra thing today. Another evil lady speaking. Yeah, another evil lady speaking. Thank you so much for being on our side. We're also on your side, on the Biafra side. Me, I don't have much to say. I'm tired of Nigeria. I just called to tell you that you look very sharp on your suit. So keep doing what you're doing. You look really tough.
Some people say that I looked like I was gonna get married, and I said, well, it's good
get out, I beg.
You know what I mean? It's the only suit I have, gray, and if people say it looks nice on me, then I'm gonna keep it safe so that at least I'm not gonna ruin it. So thank you.
I think you look superb. You look dapper. That's what I wanted to tell you today.
Bless you, my sister.
Thank
you.
You
stay safe, all right? Nice one, ma'am.
All
so
right.
I will take another call here. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, good evening. This is Victor. I'm calling from Kent. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm okay. How's the family?
Well, we are fine, and thanks for asking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to make it brief tonight as well, Michael.
Okay.
I think what watching the whole thing, and I can say that, we've got a leader now, whether it's elected or elected, that's another question.
Yes.
And he just says things. Actually, he's hungry to get there, and he doesn't care, how he gets there. And that's why all this thing has been planned years ago, putting people in different positions so that they will be loyal to him to get to where he wants to get. And whether it's the capable hand or not is another thing. Because Nigeria has never been so lucky to have a capable leader.
No.
We have people that are hungry to get there, not to deliver. And for me, it's very concerning. And people are saying moving on. I mean, the definition of moving on, I don't know. How can you move on when there's no fairness, when there's no equity, and when there's no sense of belongingness? If you don't want a particular person,
move on. You know what you just said now reminds me of this lady. If you don't mind, I'll share this with you. She was talking about their experience from Plateau and why they believe that they stood against APC because nobody really cares about them. How do you move on from something like this? Hang on there, don't go anywhere, sir.
I'm here all the way from Jos to Abuja. Why am I here? I'm here because my future is at stake. That of my children is at stake. INEC, you told us, get your PVC, go and vote. We will ensure that whatever you vote for is what you will get. And out of nowhere, somebody with dual citizenship, somebody that we don't even trust his identity, you cannot even trace his root and everything, and to make it worse, for heaven's sake, this man is sick. This is an old man. He's not just physically sick, he's mentally sick. Tinubu is not fit to be my president. Yes, I stand to say it. He is not fit to be my president because Tinubu is a drug baron. He's a drug lord. I did not find him guilty of that. The court in US found him guilty and he was charged to court for that. So why will Nigeria now inaugurate a drug baron? What exactly do we want to tell our children? That okay, it is normal, it is legal for us to go into drugs. Then if that be the case, Nigeria should legalize drugs. They should allow us to start selling it. Probably this level of poverty will go down. We're suffering. Do you know why I'm even here? I'm angered because my people are being killed in Jos. Nobody said anything about it. As it is now in Mangu, a lot, when I mean hundreds of people have fled from their communities. Their farmlands destroyed, their houses destroyed, even the farm produce that they cultivated last year has been destroyed. And then you want me to just sit down and agree? Haba, if at all we voted for Tinubu, fine, but we didn't vote for him. No wonder he said it, that power, you will snatch it, you will run away with it. I will see how far. Nigerians will see how far they will run away with this power. I'm sure of one thing, God rules in the affairs of men, and God is in the affair of this country. Things must definitely get better. We want our mandate back. We want Peter Obi back. That is who we voted for.
You there, sir?
Yes, I am. I can hear that.
So how do you move on from that when you experience that every day of your life for 8 years, and here is a sign that there is no end in sight? How do you move on from that?
I think Nigeria they've been battered and bruised that when somebody cheats you and oppress you, they will tell you, that's it, take it, move on. You can't do anything. So that's the level we are at the moment. And there's no rule of law because these people make the law. They don't obey their law, but they want the citizens to obey the law. So the law is not for them. All these things, go to court, all these things that is happening, they know it will get to a point. They will sit them behind the table and say, guys, you don't want this country to, we just need to, sort this out and everyone move on. And that is the problem. We're just going round in circle, because we fail to address the point, which is equity, fair play, and justice. If your son is guilty, let him be tried. Let him face the consequence. But no, it's not happening because we're in charge. So he can't face it. So that's the point. So they ask him, go to court. And then you go to court and say, oh, this country will go upside down. So, no, we don't need to do anything. Let's just move on. Wait for another 4 years.
It's not even 4 years. Yeah. They are telling them to wait for another 8 years. Before, now Tinubu will finish his 8 years. Another person will now do it. Let's move on. Like, do they even understand what that gamble is?
Yes. And they are playing with the life of millions of people. And the situation is, if it doesn't happen to me, it doesn't exist.
That's right. That's
okay. Petrol can be any price. We can get in black market. I can get my car moving. It doesn't happen to me. So that does not erase the problem that people are facing. And people have moved now to Abuja. So, you see them rejoicing and dancing and doing everything. I thought, oh my God, Nigeria is getting better, isn't it?
It is.
But the reality on ground is hitting them and everyone is smiling. So I pray, for me, it's just like opera. We're watching every single day is something new. It's something funny. It's something stupid. And people are rejoicing and going around. Thank you, Maegun, doing the great work. You're marvelous,
Thank you so much. I like that. I mean, you guys makes it more interesting when you had your own side comments. They make the program more interesting. Hello there, sir.
Hello, Maegun. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
It's Austin from Germany, Maegun.
How you doing, Austin?
What? I'm okay. I'm really happy that you attended the iPod.
I'm really happy because you put myself. See, you know something. I'm saying this publicly, right? And I'm glad I was able to let out what I actually wanted to say that I missed out there, right? Till I got home, I kept telling myself that, damn it, I just wasted that I didn't even talk more about the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and help join the voice and all that. And my mind was like, oh, damn it, I didn't. Oh, I didn't. I'm glad I did just tonight. All I wanted to say that I missed there was that Tinubu don't inherit Buhari's enemy. I missed that. But I'm glad that a lot of you appreciated that I went. I feel you
did very well. You did very well. A lot of the new people that start knowing you don't really know you very well. I have known you for a long time. You have been consistent.
Thank you.
One of my brothers said to you, I think last 2 or 3 days ago, he told you how consistent you are. And I said, this guy really knows you because you have been consistent for all this while. So I said, may God really bless you and grant you the strength to continue doing what you are doing. So that's number one. Number two, what I'm trying to say is that, like I told you one second time when I called, I said that I hate people. What is happening to Nigeria will never do. We are just wasting time. I am telling you honestly. Everyone in Nigeria knows. The only thing is that they are just trying to build on top of what has already been destroyed. That is the issue of Nigeria. Nigeria is fucked up. Nigeria is built in a faulty foundation. Remember, Nigeria wasn't a country before. Nigeria was a company. Royal Niger Company.
That's right.
That was Nigeria before. The reason why Nigeria is working today for the British, for the Fulanis, is because of the oil in the south. Remove the oil, there will be no Nigeria. I'm telling you honestly. The reason why they are doing all these things.
A lot of people believe that there's no longer oil. But it seems there's no longer oil anymore anyway, because nobody is benefiting from it anymore except those few people. Or maybe them, once they are no longer benefiting, everybody will go their ways.
Yeah. So the issue, if we keep on massaging Nigeria and saying it will get better if we do this, there is no magic you can do about Nigeria. I am telling you. Remember, Nnamdi Kanu was once in Nigeria before. He protested for Nigeria before.
He did.
But when he looked at this issue, he said, my God, we can't help Nigeria. We can't help Nigeria. Nigeria cannot be helped.
How many lives would we have to feed?
How many lives do
we have to feed this monster before Nigeria will be better?
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
How many
lives would we have to feed?
Nigeria can never. If anyone is telling you, if we do this, if we contribute this, they're on the ground. Just check the charade they conducted this time around. Mm-hmm. They said, get the PVC. People got their people went to register for PVC. They start, first of all, throwing away the PVC. Mm-hmm. When they noticed that a lot of people got the PVC, they threw away the PVC. They found PVC in the bush.
Uh-huh. It's okay.
And nobody asked INEC, where is the PVC? Yeah, nobody asked them. Then after that, people came out to vote massively. They didn't respect what they said. They just called the election, the result by 4 o'clock in the morning and say, go to court. Nobody respected it. And when you come to court, how do you want to balance the court? The court that proclaimed Hope Uzodinma the fourth to be the winner of election, governor of Imo State. Is that the court you are going there? And what do you think that the court is going to do? Don't worry, you will see. You will see magic very soon.
It's just
like Ahmed.
Go on, Austin.
Yeah, like Ahmed that called you. Like Ahmed that called you last time and said, do you expect Tinubu to begin to spend all this money and do this and that because we proclaim him?
No, he actually said. See, Austin, he said. Do you expect the courts to tell Tinubu that he's no longer president after moving into the villa 6 months after his family, his friend, everybody? And will now say he should leave. There will be a problem now. So to avoid all of that, they should just let him complete his.
Yeah, that day I was boiling. I was just calling to tell him to shut the fuck up. I'm sorry that I used that word. I'm telling you, because we have already modernized and accepted failure. So someone will come and rape my child, and I will accept it and tell him, okay, for us not to have problem, let it do that way. Is that what you want to tell me? This is the mindset of many of Nigerians. So that's why I said Nigerians can never be one. Even when we like, we can pretend, we can do, we can talk, we can do anything we want to do. There is nothing will make Nigeria to work. Nothing. I said it. You will remember my words. You will remember my word. Let God will spare us alive. We will be alive. In the next 10, 15 years, the same thing will still be remaining. Keeping on standing on our head.
Imagine you, Austin.
In every day.
Imagine, in 15 years' time, add 15 years to your age, right?
Yeah.
And there you are.
Yeah.
Us talking about
I will be
Nigeria
15
can
years
never be better said. In 15 years' time, who is going to wait till that time and sacrifice all of that?
Yeah. So Nigeria can never work. It can't. This is a waste of time. When people come out and tell me,
Austin, when I was a boy, I kind of used to hear the adults saying, this country is finished. This country can never be better again. I was a little boy. I'm a man now. My kids are in the. I've got teenage kids. Baba, and I'm saying that Nigeria cannot be better. So if you had another 15 years, my children would have married by then. At least one or two of my kids would have married by then. In 15 years' time.
Yeah, definitely.
So they will tell their own children too, Nigeria can never.
Yeah. I have said it so many times. If you have a child, and Nigeria will be 63 years of independence. If you have a child that is 63 years and you are still giving him food, are you going to be proud of that, your child? You can't be proud of that, your child. This is the problem, Nigeria. We Nigerians, we are afraid to move to new things, to try new things. We have tried all we can. It makes me feel so sad when people come out and say we are so much good at staying, all of us staying together. It is very nice. It is our strength to be together. Who said so? How many are Malta? Malta, they are less than 500,000. Igbos are more than 40 million. The Yorubas are almost 70 million, if I'm not mistaken. Then why are you afraid of dividing yourself? Fulanis, if I'm not mistaken, they are less than 10 million. Fulanis. So why are we so much good in saying we want to stay together, we want to stay together? We can't stay together. You want to stay together with somebody that values power more than you. Look at what Buhari is saying. Look at what Buhari is saying. That he made Nigeria this, he made Nigeria that. How can you like what my brother said now? He said this is how to control the mind. The people that he made Nigeria better for, they understand it, and that's the truth. Put confusion in the camp of the other ones, and you are okay. They will be struggling. And you people look at you are okay. Nigeria, let me say, I will keep on saying this as many as I could. Anyone that believes Nigeria will function, like that person should go and shake his brain very well. Go and take your brain very well, because I don't see Nigeria functioning. You might be thinking he's talking, yeah.
Thank you so much.
You might be thinking he's talking blah blah blah. Anyway.
Okay, take just one more so that we can call it a night. Thank you so much, and I hope
thank you, my dear.
Next time. Bye-bye. You have a good one.
Thank you.
Now, this is going to be my last caller on the line, and then I hope we'll make it count before we go. I know we are not going to do 3 hours. Sorry. Hello there.
All hail Biafra. All hail Oduduwa.
All hail Biafra. All hail Oduduwa. Brother, how are you?
So, how are you?
Kedu.
Adam.
Bless you. I'm very well. Oh, thanks for asking. And how are you?
Yeah, I'm great. Just took it easy. Went to New York City, chilled a little bit, came back.
Right.
Just taking it easy.
What was that for? A vacation, a breakaway, or a weekend getaway, or what was that?
No, just a little getaway, just to clear the mind. And, today's the 30th. We're celebrating, our warriors that kept us alive from the 1967 to 1970 genocide. Yeah, and I really appreciate you for attending the ceremony. Much respect to you.
Well,
God bless you
to those who invited me. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it from every bit of it. I wish I could stay longer, but how was it in New York? Where it happened? Did you attend one yourself?
I couldn't make it to the one that was in New York, honestly. I was on another side, so
I can imagine.
It's in my heart. I am celebrating it at home, so I'm a Biafran to the core.
You know what I told the Biafrans I met today? I said there is a tradition that they are all carrying, and I so much kind of love it. I respect it, and that tradition is that even if Nigeria continue to deny or trying to live in denial of what they did, by burying the whole thing in the history, right? The Biafra lives in the heart of a lot of you, and it seems to be what you are passing from one generation to another. And I told them there today, I said, you see, all this gathering of all of us coming together like this to remember them in solidarity, right? Most of it actually lives in our hearts. Because if we ask the majority of you who came out here today, what you had to give up to be here, right? Definitely it's because this thing is in your heart and you carry it everywhere you go. And every chance you have, you will do, you will meet with your brothers and sisters. So it's not always just, if you're going to make it out there, you can always show and respect that day. You know what I mean?
We can never forget it. This is part of us, it's ingrained in us. This is our history. This is our story that we have to talk about and spread and let the world know what was done to us. If they want to ignore it, we're not going to ignore it. We're going to continue to push it. Just like you see these Jews, the Holocaust, what happened to them. Till today, they never stop talking about it, which is good, because in order for you to build a better future, you need to know your history.
That's right.
So Nigeria tries to do a good job of blocking it and covering it up, so we won't know our history. That's why nothing works over there.
I know.
Nigeria can never be fixed, and it will never be fixed because it is on stage 4 cancer. Everything about it is just diseased. For those that are always praying oh, let's do for a better Nigeria. You're putting a curse. You're praying for a curse on yourself. That's what it is.
They didn't know.
You know, but yeah. But Mayagu, I just want to just put my 2 cents in. I want to hold up. I know many people are calling in. I just want to say salute to you for everything you're doing. Keep up the good work.
I will.
Never deviate. I know that you'll never deviate. No matter how much billions they try to offer you, you're going to be...
Baba, I have it all, right? I am so rich.
Yes.
And you, the people, are my, you are my, what do you call it? My wealth, so to say. So if anybody's kind of looking at me and valuing me in the, what do you call it, the value of Naira, right? They are valuing the wrong person. So, you can have your mind at rest. If there is no other voice again that actually speaks its truth, no matter whose ox is God, right? You get to know that it will only be if there are no many left. So you can count on that.
Yeah, one more thing. To the Nigerians, you already seen what happened. They said that for the fuel subsidy, and then now they reneged on it. This is just a prelude to what's coming for them. Oh man, you can already smell it from a mile away. What's about to come, and everyone is going to wake up by force, and this revolution is going to kick off very, very soon, my group.
Thank you so much. Yeah. I have this person who has been like trying to get in. I'm not stuck in between. Should I just because I remember last night they were like almost trying to get in too. But I think I'm just going to stick to what my mind says I should do, which is call it a night. I know we still have about 30 minutes we should have spent. I know that. But you know what? Count this evening as one of those evenings that we would have loved it to last longer because it is so good. But whatever is so good, sometimes have to come to an end. And that's exactly what this is tonight. So thank you for spending your evening with me. Now I can go and take all this off and look normal. And thanks so much for inviting me today to the Hero Remembrance Day for the Biafrans who died during the Biafra Nigeria civil war or genocide, as I kind of love to call it. As for those of you who have been battling with the crisis of, what do you call it, fuel increase and all that, I don't have any word for you than to brace up. Kolu said he's only joking. But now you go tell tomorrow and you are welcome. Okay? I will see you some other time. Everyone. So remember, don't leave without, sort of dropping your offering. That is like the broadcast. Next time I see you, it's going to be about a new topic. And good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary ayé mi nàmbà wá. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary ayé mi nàmbà wá. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí. Mayegun Diary ayé mi nàmbà wá. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun Diary ayé mi nàmbà wá. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun Diary ayé mi nàmbà wá. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary ayé mi nàmbà wá. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun Diary ayé mi nàmbà wá. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary ayé mi nàmbà wá. Mayegun Diary politico. Mayegun Diary. kò sí lọ́rọ̀ máyégún.
Máyégún Diary na ibi number one.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary na ibi number one.
Àní máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Máyégún Diary na ibi number one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.